Hello and welcome to Anime Recapped. Today we'll be covering episodes 9 to 12 of the anime Bluelock. This is the third of 6 parts. Lay back and enjoy the recap. Seeing Team V in action and in their full potential, everyone in Team Z was flabbergasted, but they try to shake the fear off and attack the opposition, but yet again, the ball is taken away by Mikage, who then passes it away to Nagi. Even though he was surrounded by players, he made a bicycle kick which made another goal. This time Isagi decides to use Chidri's full speed to get the ball close to the goal post, but it turns out that Zantetsu from Team V is just as fast as Chidri. He takes the ball away from Chidri and initiates a counter, scoring an amazing goal from a great distance. Everyone in the Team Z was disappointed as they were going to lose even before reaching the half-time, but Bachira was pumped in enthusiasm. Bachira wanted to flex on Team V with his hidden and true potential, as the Leviathan inside him screams in hunger. Bachira gets the ball from Isagi and continues to dribble past everyone on the field. He overwhelms the opponents with his skills, which ends up with Team Z getting a goal. The goal made by Bachira gets Team Z fired up all over again, and they now can guess that they will have to go over and beyond their limits to win over the situation they were in. With the help of everyone in Team Z, ball finally reaches Kunigami, who then proceeds to target his shot from 28 meters out, and by trusting his own instincts, he makes a wonderful goal with the inspiration of Isagi. In the second half, Mikage and his team decide to continue their attacking strategy, but their defense will be increased as they need to secure goals from happening against them. On the other hand, Isagi gets frustrated as he isn't being that much of a help for his team, as he doubts that he can go beyond his own skill limitations. Chidri gets the ball, but as he cannot cross Zantetsu, he passes the ball to himself close to the goal post, securing the next goal for Team Z, which gets them the tie. Kuon gets frustrated as his team was almost close to winning the game without him. Something snaps inside Nagi as he realizes that they were about to lose to the worst team available with only 10 men with them. Earlier, he didn't care much about what happened, but after seeing the devastated face of Mikage, he drops back and asks to take the ball from Mikage. After getting the pass from Mikage, Nagi passes every defender of Team Z including Igamura and passes the ball to Zantetsu, who then secures the ball from Chidri as he passes the ball back to Nagi, who then secures another goal for his team. With only 14 minutes left, Team V was ahead of Team Z finally, and Isagi keeps thinking of using his spatial awareness to find the weakness in the defense of Team V, finding the possible weakness of his opposition. Isagi places himself in front of Nagi as Chidri gets the ball, but his shot gets blocked by the keeper. Fortunately, the ball falls in front of Gagamaru, who then takes a shot for the goal as it again gets blocked by Mikage in the defense. Finally, the ball gets into a perfect range of Kunigami. He places an extraordinary shot, making the goal to tie with Team V yet again. Isagi was hopeful and got his spirit back again as he was able to plan again for his team to make a goal, while Kuon is frustrated as he doesn't know how to feel about it. Up until now he has acted depending on his prior experiences he gained with his teammates from school. Only 5 minutes were left. This time Isagi doesn't let go of Nagi, so he doesn't get to score a goal, but Nagi decides to use his back to sway the ball away for himself. Nagi was about to score a goal and everything was going to be over for Team Z, but all of a sudden, Kuon tackled him to the ground to save the team while getting a red card. Kuon's action forces him to leave the field as he tells the team to win the game. As only 3 minutes were left for the game, Mikage takes the free kick himself to make a goal but fails as Lemon blocks the shot, and Zantetsu fails to his attempt again as Yoichi acts as a wall. Ball finally reaches Nagi as it was destined to be the goal, but Gagamaru changes the whole situation as he uses his feet, kicking the ball far away from the post. Isagi raced with the ball to make a counter with 3 of his teammates beside him, as it was going to be an easy goal for them since most of the Team V players were in the back. Seeing the ability of Team V's top players, Isagi knew it was going to be harsh, so he kept passing the ball among his mates as they continued to race towards the post. Isagi passes the ball to Kunigami, and just when he tried to make a long-range shot, Zantetsu tackles him, which almost was going to get the ball out of bounds, but Yoichi slides in saving it. Bachira gets the pass from Yoichi, which he then finally passes to Isagi as he was free from his opponents, but as Nagi overwhelms him, he doesn't know what to do anymore. Isagi remembers all the goals he made and pieced them back together and realizes that he is great at making direct shots without any touches. As Nagi approaches to startle him from behind, Isagi takes a shot with the strength of his whole body, which leads the ball into the back of the net, winning the game for his team. As Team Z celebrates, Kunigami goes to call in Kuon but fails as Yoichi punches Kuon to the floor, calling it even. Meanwhile, Nagi and Mikage sit down in shock that they have failed to be the worst team in the whole building. At night, Isagi and Bachira sees a great number of people getting disqualified and exiting the facility as they have lost their chance to play in the national team. They meet Nico, who had survived as he is the top scorer of the Team Y. The next day, Team Z begins their hardcore physical training to get better for the whole 10 days as they are in the bottom of all the surviving teams. They proceed to the facility's central basement as the final selection is completed, where they see Team W and Team X. Ego announces that for the final selection they will have to enter the fight one by one, so Team Z huddles together one last time, wishing all the best to each other. Isagi follows Itachi Rin and moves on to the next level without his team. Isagi finds him in a field walking down a small tunnel where a holographic Bluelock man stands in the goal post. A red circle starts surrounding him as he gets the ball from the wall on the side. He misses his first hurried shot due to the rush. Soon after making the first goal, a timer of 90 minutes appears on the wall which reveals that he has to score a total of 100 goals, and the challenge only gets harder each 30 goals with the hologram defenders present in front of him. However, Isagi now has plenty of stamina to compete as he finished the 10-day-long physical training and soon finishes the test. He heads to the new room which already has many challengers who had also passed the last challenge as he did. Bachira enters the room as well, and Ego announces that they have to form a group of 3 members to proceed to the next stage. While they both were waiting for Chidri and Kunigami, Nagi invites Isagi to join his and Mikage's team, which astonishes him. Isagi refuses the offer and claims that he is in a team with Bachira. Nagi then decides to join Isagi's team instead, which shocks everyone. Mikage gets shocked at first as he hears Nagi but decides to respect his decision, and Isagi takes him into his team. The 3 of them head to the next stage where they meet Rin Itachi, Jie Aryu, and Aoshi Tokumitsu, the top 3 players of whole Bluelock, as they are more confident than the most. Ego explains that they all will now proceed to the minigame, which will be 3v3, in which a Bluelock man serves as goalkeeper. The team which gets 5 goals at first will get a player from the losing team, forming a 4-man's team. After the battle between 4v4 happens, the winning team will get another man, forming a new 5-man squad. The newly formed 5-man team will clear the second selection. Losing team will face off 2v2 with another losing team, and the player who is not chosen from the losing 2-man team will be removed from the facility. Any team can choose their opponents as their opponents agree to play against them, which leads to Isagi challenging the best trio among all of them to a 3v3 matchup.